Well, thanks you guys for being here. This was a great atmosphere for our first Big Ten game. We're grateful to get a win and be 1-0 in this conference. Road wins are gold. I don't care what the conference label says. I don't care where teams are ranked. It's just really hard. And I was proud of the way that our team fought today. We knew it wouldn't be easy. It started off a little slow, and I thought our response to the beginning of the first quarter was really exceptional and an area of growth that we've been looking towards. And then we had to face adversity. I mean, these two had a light day at the office minutes-wise. I don't know if Drew's ever played 27 minutes because of the fouls. With them both getting in foul trouble, I thought other people really stepped up, and it's a good chance for us to grow in a win. Oregon did a great job fighting back, and there's some things for us to learn from, but they're a really good team. They've been in the top 25 for a reason. They're going to win a lot of games. So to come up here and win a game and also be able to learn some things, I think is really positive for us.
Questions?
Up here. Coach G, obviously you faced Oregon, twice last year. You faced them twice every year for the last couple of years from the Pac-12. Just how differently did this team kind of feel this season with a revamped squad, new conference and everything?
Yeah, it's a brand new team, and credit to Kelly and his staff for going and get, some really good players, putting it together quickly. We know how difficult that can be, and really competing. So when you've coached against someone for a while, you kind of know the things that they might do, but with a new squad, I think their look was different. I did think a huge key to the game was the interior defense of our group of bigs, Kiki, Clarice, Rhea, as a unit, because what makes Oregon really good is that they have strong inside play and these guards that can really get to the mid-range jumpers and can handle the ball. And I thought we were pretty effective in shutting down the bigs, and that opened up, our ability to get out on a run. But yeah, I think Kelly's done a great job with this team. They're going to win a lot of games, but it felt much different than in the past couple of years.
Juju, like Coach said, it's only 27 minutes, probably something you're not used to, but when you do get in a little bit of foul trouble and you're on the bench, just what is it like to watch your teammates still go out there and compete hard, and even though you're not on the court, watch them kind of hold the game on their own and be able to stop momentum a little bit that Oregon got in that third, fourth quarter?
Yeah, I hold a lot of trust in the team. We're working every day, so if there's ever a moment I'm not in the game, I'm confident that my team's going to hold it down because, that's what we prepare for. That's what we're trained to do. So props to them for having my back, and great team, and we got the job done.
Kiki, for you, obviously, again, similar thing. You've faced Oregon multiple times in your career at Stanford, obviously before transferring, but to kind of have so many different members of Pac-12 schools coming to USC, to have that chemistry, these women, these girls, just what's been like kind of developing that chemistry over these last couple of games, and how do you feel like the Big Ten Conference is going to help you guys develop even further over the next 7 weeks?
Yeah, well, one, I think it's still a work in progress every day, like for any team. But I think the Big Ten has so many ranked teams that it's going to be a great preparation for us where we want to go later down in the season. But I think it just makes us understand that everything matters, every single detail matters. We can't take a game off. It's not like the Pac-12 where we get to play every team twice. So sometimes it's like, this is the only time we're going to play Oregon, so it really matters. So I think that's something that our coaches have instilled in us. So just making sure we don't lapse on the details.
Coach, what's that like for you, just knowing, because again, it's so different from the Pac-12 event.
Yeah.
You're so used to facing these teams multiple times. You
Yes.
get that experience.
Yeah.
What's that like in your head wrapped around?
I mean, well, this was, like you said, kind of an entree to it with a familiar foe. I think for both of us, at least, we all know each other's players, right? He's faced Juju and Kiki, whereas some, I think, of these teams are going to just see them live for the first time be really different. And likewise, at least I've seen these players in recruiting. What the stat I'm talking about is so interesting is I look at the list of Big Ten games today, and who do we think are going to win? We have no idea, because we don't know kind of who has whose number, or who plays better on the road, or matchups and things like that. So we're taking it as a really exciting opportunity. Each game is going to feel like a tournament game because it's a really good team. It's either going to be at home or on the road. It's going to be brand new. Got to learn the style. Got to learn the players. And similarly, they're not going to know anything about us other than on film. And so I think nothing will ever be quite like this year. But there's a lot on each game. We respect the other teams so much, and we're going to get to play in new and different environments and against new and different players that really we just haven't even come across that much. And so I think that'll be a good challenge for us, and also we'll bring a challenge to other people.
Everybody good?
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.